Om Shanti, Didi.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti.
A big welcome to you. Well, a big welcome to London, and then a big welcome to Zoomdam. And just a 1-minute introduction. I know everybody knows Didi, but Didi's been in Gyan for 64 years, Didi. You came to Baba in 1957, and now it's 2021, so that's a very long time. And I know that you had many encounters with Brahma Baba. I remember the moment when you saw Baba and you just ran and you gave him a big hug. And Baba also said something, Meri bachchi aa gayi, something like that. So Didi is, Didi has the best of all the worlds of Bharat and London and also Europe. So Didi is in Germany as director of all the centers in Germany. But of course, Didi is also joint director with Sister Jayanti for Europe and Middle East. And I grew up with Didi, and Didi, you taught us many things which still stay with us, especially economy, especially interrelationships, many things, Didi. Thank you so much. So Didi is going to share now her thoughts for about half an hour, and then after that we can take some questions and ask Didi our questions. And the topic is to unlock, the key to unlock, the key to lock the door of weaknesses. Thank you, Didi.
Om Shanti. I'm pleased to meet my unlimited family. Of course, Madhuban is the place where we meet the international family, eternal family. But sitting in London, and especially through technology, now it's easy to communicate or connect with everyone, anywhere. Baba is actually giving us every day many different methods that we communicate with each other, connect with each other, directly or indirectly through Madhuban Murli. Our destination is same, our journey is same, we all are on the same path. And so there are different methods of meeting each other, sharing the wisdom that Baba has given us and continues to give. Day before yesterday's Murli, Baba made us aware of small weaknesses and how they can cause such a big loss. And so the thought was, what is the method? What is the key to lock down? On one side is lockdown happening all over in the world. Let us lock down to have a golden key to lock down our weaknesses. But then I was thinking, in fact, the key is the same to unlock our treasure. And the same, which the key, it is just like the same keys to open the door and to close the door. Same lift to go up and come down. It's only a question of becoming aware of where I want to go. So I noticed Sadi Janki ji, nearly 10 years. Of course, she has been always had a great intoxication or of the significance of her name. Janki. But then she made into two different aspects. Raja Janak as a trustee, being responsible for big activity, unlimited responsibility. But then a trustee with generosity. And what it is the key that on one side we are generous, embodiment of all the qualities. And then without fight, without struggle, these weaknesses are put in prison, or they are not allowed to come into action, because this is the first step. If you put someone in prison, then they are still existing, but they don't have any authority, any power. Still, they are there, but they are powerless. And that is the time, perhaps, for the prisoner becoming realization and becoming more weak and weak, because not repeating the same mistake again. But here it is a very divine method. What I saw Dadiji using for 10 years constantly, using 3 times Om Shanti. Miss Om Shanti is to put a full stop. Om Shanti. When we finish our topic, we say Om Shanti. When we begin our topic, we say Om Shanti. When we communicate with each other, we say Om Shanti. Baba also last week, giving the definition of Om Shanti, said Om Shanti, the meaning of Om Shanti, I the soul. I am a soul. My religion is peace. I am a soul, a peaceful soul. My home is the land of peace. And I am embodiment, Shant Swarup. So my existence is peace. I am embodiment of peace. But then, in fact, when she defined these 3 words, I thought and I felt it is the key, which is the key of self-respect. A respect-worthy person is very aware that not even a small mistake should be there. Just like a royal person, if it is even one small drop of dust or something stain is there, the dress is spoiled. And so small mistakes, it does not actually look nice, or it is not the dignity of royalty. And we are becoming royal, divine. So divinity is our divinity is our personality. Royalty is our personality. Spirituality is our personality. Because of when I think I'm a resident of the soul world, I am spirit and I am bodiless. And at that time, though the souls are of different sanskaras, all these samskaras are locked down. They are merged in the seed. When the right time will come, they will emerge, but they are not interfering in the soul world to the soul, not have any vibrations of copper-aged samskaras or iron-aged samskaras. And so it is, the souls are there, everything is dormant. But here we don't want to just lock them down, lock down the weaknesses, but in fact to reform them. Because the purpose of prison is not to punish anyone, but it is reality as a benevolent being for the self, and royalty in our personality and spiritual method is, first thing is to pay attention, to keep me very careful that small weakness are not small weakness. Small weakness are very big thing, because a small seed of a banyan tree, it's a very small seed. But that small seed gradually becomes a big tree with many branches, many thorns. So in the same way, I have to be very careful that I am paying attention, keeping an eye on it. And so, but not with force, but with intoxication and royalty. Who am I? Who am I? What am I? And so this awareness of myself, words are simple. The key can be very small, but the lock is very big. And behind this lock, treasure is very big. So in the same way, in Ravan's kingdom, it's a small thing of I, negative I, body conscious I, egocentric I, authority connected I, personality conscious I. It is I is the key, and golden key which Baba has given is also who am I? What am I then? As I am, what I am. As God says, people recognize and remember me, praise, sing praise of me. But as I am and what I am. So as how these qualities are being expressed, when are expressed, and when are our weaknesses expressed and are controlled and disciplined. So we have, it is being careful with royalty. Royalty is the key. Spirituality is the key. Responsibility is the key. These three awareness, who am I? Who do I belong to? And what I have to do. It's a responsibility, or it's the aim and object of life. What I am going to become. What is my aim? And so these three slogans or everyday 3 words Om Shanti is actually to stay in my religion. I am deity soul that belongs to the deity religion, eternal deity religion, ancient deity religion. So my Swadharma and religion is might. His might is actually the key to make the weaknesses powerless. Because when I forget gradually our religion, that the deity religion, ancient religion, its divinity. Its religion is not in a kind of ritual. It's a spiritual power of the soul of me. So who am I? A divine being, a pure being, an elevated being. And when I am pure being, I belong to the purifier. So as soon as I think who am I, it makes me aware of immediately who do I belong to. And I need to keep the honor of my religion, honor of my family, honor of my uh, original uh, clan, which is Baba says, you belong to the Sun dynasty. And so with this aspect of self-respect, it's a royalty, respect, and responsibility. This royalty is actually religion, is royal religion, because it's always, when you are a religious person, it's naturally generosity is there. Giver, forgiver. So even your own mistake, you keep an eye, we are checking again and again, checking, careful, but taking care that it is not secretly, gradually I'm becoming careless. No. So I am an obedient child of Baba. Who do I belong to? I belong to the one who is the highest on high. And what is my worth of living as Baba's child? That I'm worthy child of Baba. I'm obedient child of Baba. I'm faithful child of Baba. And so am I really obeying what Baba is saying? It's not a question of don't do this. What Baba is saying is just become this. He never say, he always says, you are becoming this. You are becoming divine being. And so when the more I am paying attention on imbibing divine virtues, picking up divine virtues, just like when the light, you switch on the light, darkness is automatically controlled. Darkness still exists, but it is not there for me anymore. So in the same way, maybe still some weaknesses are still there, but the more I am able to put these qualities, what Baba is saying again and again, the small mistakes that we have made, now I become careful and obedient child of Baba. Obedient. It's not that you have to be like an obedient servant, not with that, but with self-respect, because when you have the love, it is not even the question of being obedient. It's a natural, some kind of deep inner feeling of fulfilling the wish So Baba is not ordering us anything, but Baba with great love is telling his wish, is sharing his vision. It's just like parents have dreams for the parents, for the children. And so Baba is also having this vision that you are my self-sovereign children. And so Baba gives the method and I follow the right method. So with right method, with royalty, you control or you put these qualities in action. And as qualities are becoming more and more in action, then other weaknesses are becoming inactive. It is becoming less. And so less and less. So it is just the light, more light and light. As the sun is rising, the darkness is dispelled. And so again and again, remembering myself, I am an enlightened soul. I am, my religion is peace. And my home where I am, even different souls are living with different sanskaras from different religions, from different personalities. But all these things are just merged. And so here, the more I emerge my qualities, put into action, interaction, others are becoming weaker and weaker and eventually finish. Because powerless, more and more I use virtues, I become full, knowledgeful, blissful, loveful, peaceful, powerful, bliss, in this aspect, full in everything. And same thing is when less and less I'm using, it has no importance. And as Baba says, when you become busy in what I am saying, enjoying and experiencing what Baba is giving you the task to do, Maya will become aware that you are very busy. It has no time. You don't have time to entertain it. And so this way, a royal person does not entertain the insignificant things or which is against dignity. And so my dignity and dignified soul, who do I belong to? I belong to the one who's ever pure. I belong to the one who's ever benevolent. Belong to the one who is almighty. And so this emerging, this intoxication, in other words, it's who do I belong to? With royalty, it's intoxication. And it is also my aim, my target, that what I belong to, whom I belong to, not only just I belong to Baba, but I belong to the divine kingdom. The kingdom belongs to me. And in order to fulfill Baba's hope, which is my hope as well, naturally, I am following whatever Baba is saying, following in the footsteps of Baba. In this aspect, obedient. And that is with love. Following the direction with love. Love is the key to open the treasure of all the powers. And so then, with love for myself and love for my future, and also respect for my present Brahmin life, it's also attention and care. careful attention, then I don't have the tension of the vices or weaknesses are overpower or influencing me. So gradually, it's actually the inner power of intoxication and faith. Who am I? Who do I belong to? Is my all relationships with Baba. My all powers connection that I received to become all virtuous is from the Almighty. And so I am faithful child of Baba. Faithful. Faith in three aspects. Faith in myself, that yes, I was all virtuous. I am originally a divine being who has the potential to have all virtues, all powers, all qualities. And I will be. So this mantra of hum so hum is not that I am now hum so when I am remembering. I'm remembering of the divine stage of myself, the perfect, all virtuous, completely viceless, divine being. And so now I am that at this moment, and I will be the same day. So in between, the time is gone. And so that with time, the qualities, weaknesses are also belong to the kingdom of Raman. Another intoxication is that all these weaknesses, small weakness or a big weakness, it's not my property. Here people are finishing, throwing away, they want to throw their rubbish away. And I am picking up this rubbish inside me. Is not royalty. So this aspect, spirituality again and again. And the method is, I love Baba. I'm faithful child of Baba. I have faith in myself and faith in every relationship. Especially my beloved. I'm loyal, faithful. In this aspect, love is the power to imbibe Baba's virtues and control automatically the weaknesses. And let me see the treasure opening that Baba has given me, unlimited treasure. And so look for this, the wisdom and treasure that Baba has given. So continue to remember. But when I put the weaknesses free, put in prison, I am free. Because I don't have any fear. My actions are connected with Baba. I don't have any bondage of this karmic account. So the soul is putting these qualities in action. What Baba spoke about a day before yesterday's Murli and Sunday's Murli, actually, the last week's and 6th Murli of the 6th. So keeping that Murli and today's Murli is also actually answer. Fresh air is making us move. So I finish with this, just today's Murli. Doesn't matter whatever your weakness or virtues are, just surrender it to Baba. And so let it remain in God's prison and it's more mighty. Or then let it be there, surrender it yourself to, give it back to Raman. Or if you cannot give back to Raman, Raman is not ready to take it. God is ready to take it. And so promise every day, in this aspect, they do not belong to me. They do not belong to me. And with this aspect, determination, realization, and transformation takes place. Om Shanti. I think perhaps there would be some questions that are kind of question answer, so then I can continue with that.
Yes, Didi, thank you so much. That was lovely. So maybe if I can just confirm. So you're saying royalty, responsibility, self-authority. This is the
And
key.
spirituality.
Spirituality. These are the keys to keep Maya at bay. Okay. So Didi, in relation to this, I mean, I heard you say that the more we use the virtues, right? So while we are using the virtues, the vices just put their head up. It's not that we say, oh, I will use the vice now. So while we are consciously trying to use virtue, the vice gets in the way.
Yeah, because this is what it is. If you love something, you use it more and more. If you value it, you use more and more. You have importance of it, you use it. So when it is clear that this is my original eternal sanskaras because of royal being are divine virtues. And if my divinity is there, I am a divine being, so I should be using the divine qualities, virtues, divine power, not the vicious powers or weaknesses. I'm child of the Almighty. So why should I use the small weaknesses? Weakness is weakness.
No, but what I'm saying is it's not that we're choosing. They are just appearing, emerging, putting their head up. It's not like, it feels like that there is no choice, right?
No, I have not understood the question.
We're not choosing to use the vices. They are just appearing. They are just emerging.
Yeah, no. Actually, in fact, it is emerging because I am giving them opportunity to emerge. I am giving them the chance. For example, the seed is there. If I don't plant, if I don't give the environment, it will not emerge. It will remain dormant. And in our aspect is it's automatically transformed, the energy is shifted into, the weakness has changed into power. That is what it is. And it's just like in the soul world. The soul is not working. This one aspect is this, that when I am becoming pure, my impurity is automatically shifted into purity. My habit, if I have put the new habit in myself, the other habit was with me, but it does not belong to me anymore. It used to. So it is just like it is merged, means finished. It's not there anymore. It will emerge again because environment is given.
I think what I'm hearing you say, Didi, is just focus more and more on being divine, using consciously using the virtues and making a concerted effort to use the virtues so that the weakness doesn't get a chance, right? This is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. So it is practically, for example, that you become automatically you attract others where you don't have to even use the virtues, they just remain natural in us. For example, when we become divine beings, at that time, where is our weaknesses and vices and impure sanskaras gone? But as we come in the copper age and iron age, gradually the more I am becoming body conscious, so my spirituality is decreasing. And so when more, why I'm using it? Because I want to increase my spirituality first. Spirituality is my reality, and that reality enables me to be royal because it's the kingdom of truth. So I am going in Satya Yuga, in that kingdom of truth, and weaknesses is not a true thing because weaknesses is not physical weakness. It is the weakness of the soul, which is with defects. Weakness is not anything else. It's a defect. It's coming, means something which is not are working with fact, with real truth. So it is something is defected. And that's why mistake is actually mistake, which is something is not right in it. And so what I am actually changing, something which is not right, I'm making it right. In other words, something is, and I am weak in putting that quality into action. I am becoming strong with determination to put that quality into action. This is why it's a weakness, because my power is there, but I am not so powerful, not determined. I'm lacking willpower. This is why my habit comes again and again, and then I say, this is my weakness. I cannot get up. I get tired very quickly. I believe it's my weakness. I want to, but then it means I am not really determined and I don't know the value of it. And then another thing is that I have in my mind, I have thought it's okay. It's not a big thing. Doesn't matter today I didn't get up. Tomorrow I will get up. So I'm lazy. So other thing, I invite other type of weaknesses in me. This is why I need to use more and more power to make the weaknesses more weak until they finish or transformed.
So it's not a question of surrendering the weakness. It's a question of transforming the weakness.
Yeah. It is actually transforming the weakness, changing into power.
Right. So that's answered one question here.
Yeah.
Another question was how to apply the powers
How to
change our habits.
Yeah, it is again just who do I belong to? Who is my backbone? Dadi's second slogan. Who do I belong to? If someone has a very great personality, as even just a kind of person who is connected with this from a distance is relation. But here it is, I'm child of the Almighty, and I am child of the one who is the destroyer of darkness. He is the ever pure. So in this way, my inherent quality and my inherent personality, that is power in me, not weakness. And so who do I belong to? Means my royalty is godly qualities, and my spirituality, my royalty is divine qualities of my Satyug, my divine power, and my spirituality is Shiv Baba's power, and my divinity is Brahma Baba's power of the golden aged divine deities. And by my generation after generation, my like family tree starts from there. So in this way, it's my family. Just like sometimes you are their weakness comes to you, but you become aware of it. Is a blame to my family. It is shame to my family. So my culture, my family. So I am from the Sun Dynasty soul. So again and again reminding this. So which is my inheritance through Brahma Baba? But inherent qualities are from Shiv Baba. And so I'm child of the Almighty. And so inherent power is this power of purity in me. And inheritance is actually through Brahma Baba, because generation after generation, I use those qualities from the golden age as a deity.
So what is the power that we're getting from Shiv Baba?
The power of the present time, because power of knowledge, power of purity, power of love, power of truth, power of happiness, power of forgiveness. This is the real might. That's why, because this is not belonging to any religion particular. It is the religion of the soul, of every soul. But these are the inherent qualities in all of us souls, because we are children of the Almighty. And that is the present time inheritance at this time that Baba gives as a gift. Heaven, it does not come in our hand unless Baba does not teach me how to use these qualities. That's why it is important that my relationship with Baba, my teacher, because I know the method to use it. Love I had on the path of ignorance as well, but I was trapped in love. It was selfish love. It was either for deities, devotional love, or selfish love, or with human beings also different level of love. But it was not love. It was totally, now love is there to uplift and to cooperate and support without being influenced by the sickness and weakness of others. To can give support and give help without any kind of emotional feedback or emotional conscious. And this is why God is almighty. Our emotions make us weak or temporarily powerful, but God is beyond this. It's a very neutral stage.
Ji, Didi, very nice. Actually, in connection with this, there was a question that how do our sanskars actually change between golden to silver age? Is there like a stark difference? Is there some solid difference in the sanskars between golden and silver age? And if so, what is the difference?
This was also on the Sunday's Murli. Baba had said that with the fire of love, it's the fire of love is actually, fire is the power. It's when honest love is there, and love as a faithful child faithful to myself, only truth, true to myself. We do realize that our sanskar, this sanskar is not right. And yet, I am not believing the truth. I am saying it is not right. Others are telling me it is not right. My experience is also it is harmful. It means I am not listening to the truth. And so this true conscious, this truth, and when I really love Baba, then what Baba's directions are, my true faithful child of Baba. Loyalty. When I am loyal, faithful, I have faith in myself, and then this faith brings victory. It brings courage in me. It brings sacrifice in me. It brings control, not with fear, but because of love.
Didi, pardon me. I think the question was in the golden age itself. In the golden age itself, what are the sanskars like, and then how do we transition to silver age? अभी की बात नहीं है, अभी की बात नहीं है, सतयुग की बात है.
सतयुग की means the what? Once again.
सतयुग और त्रेता युग में जो चेंज होता है संस्कार का, वो कैसे होता है और कौन से संस्कार चेंज होते हैं?
Okay. As Baba spoke about today, in the golden age, you are in air condition. And in the silver age, you are in first class. So what is actually the significance of this example? Brahma Baba always used the lockic thing into alokik, into spiritual, physical, visible thing into invisible, and very subtle which is a comparison or contrast in the reality, everyday life. So golden age is the 16 celestial degrees complete, means the stage which is which is power of light, the power of knowledge, is you are able to dispel the darkness of or ignorance or carelessness of weakness because of the being the sun dynasty powerful soul. While in silver age, because I came in the silver age with the struggle, not necessary that I have conquered it. This is one aspect, but today, first I would take the today's Murli. In today's Murli, Baba spoke about the air condition is golden age sun dynasty souls, and first class is silver age. So air condition is actually at that time, because when Baba used to travel, it was the India government, the railway department had not made the compartment air conditions. It was first class where 4 people can be in first class or 2 people can be in first class. If it is depends on compartment. And but it is still dusty. It's private. It is one type of safe is there. Other people are not interfering you, but you are not able to be free from the influence of the dust. By the time you travel, heat and dust has made you tired. And so you reach home dirty after traveling and tired. Then when air condition came, Baba experienced that it's a comfortable and the temperature can be made constant. So it's constant coolness or constant warmth. So they are those who have been in the golden age. Their sanskaras they had made for a long period of time. Constant victorious, constant careful, constant powerful, not fluctuating. This is why the sun does not go through the stages. Even if it is morning, afternoon, evening, the degrees of the sun remains sun, not 16 degrees, 14 degrees, 15 degrees. The light does not diminishes. It's a law of the entropy as well, no? Anything which is new will become old. Anything which is fresh, as we are living in the world of matter. So one thing is matter is changing, time is changing, and other thing is our sanskaras, we have consumed the pralabdha, the reward. Half of that reward is we have eaten. Change, population changes, royalty changes, because that royalty and divinity, the power of true Narayan, Satya Narayan, this power of truth of the soul is not of the same power. It is like as it is consumed or used up. No, you have the same thing. When it is used for some time, the power is reduced. In the same way, it is the power of the sun changes into like the power of the moon.
So this other question, it's come up a couple of times, how to maintain the enthusiasm and how to, despite stressful situations or difficulties. So somebody else said, ask, umang utsa kaise hum,
how to maintain. It is again, as Baba said, because if my aim is clear, what I want to become, what my aim is clear, what's my responsibility? My aim is clear that my qualities are eternal and I want to take it with me. So then certainly this is what is called responsibility. Responsibility is not I'm responsible not for myself, I'm responsible for others. And this is what it is you maintain. Dadi Janki's slogan was that the whole world is seeing me. If I will make anything, it's not because of fear. She says, if I am careless, I am making the whole world careless. If I do anything, others will. If I am one day lazy, others will also become lazy. So it is responsibility with royalty, with dignity, with benevolence consciousness. So this is what it is. For example, what Brahma Baba did. He kept his brought. Brahma Baba brought another intoxication. Responsibility not, but it was the natural life was giving inspiration. But he brought the constant intoxication of bringing future, making future into present. It was not that the golden age will come, I will become Krishna, but always intoxication. I am this. I am that I am. This was, it's not that I will be. I am that I am. And this slogan, Manmana Bhava means remembrance, and the aim and object of Madhyaji Bhava, which means the balance of four subjects. So first is constant remembrance. Remember and remember again and again what I am. Second is what I am becoming. It means study, balance of four subjects. And the third thing is that this intoxication, the faith goal is very clear of this is what which I was, and this is my original sanskaras. I am this. I am deity. That is, or otherwise, as I'm a soul, it's a real, but we forget again and again. We are deity, quality, soul. This is our lineage or our family or our religion, but we forget it again and again. So it's a remembrance, constant remembrance of myself, remember Baba and my goal.
Ji Didi. And is there any, this is last question, is there any way to find out the root cause of our weakness?
क्या?
मूल कारण क्या है हमारा वीकनेस का? ये is there a way to find it out? हम ढूंढ सकते हैं क्या उसको?
Carelessness. We think it's okay, it's a small mistake. We think it is a small. And we don't realize that poison is poison. It's a one drop, but poison is poison. We say it's poison, but we still have the taste of this. That it is just like because we enjoyed the poison. And so it is nature in this aspect to realize this, that it is going to spoil my dignity. It is going to spoil my royalty. So I'm aware. Doesn't matter I am making many good things. I'm pleasing myself. Baba said the other day, certainly sometimes you please yourself and you are satisfied that I'm doing everything is right. But then it is not exactly right. Find out what is wrong in it. So which is wrong, I do not believe it is wrong. Or I believe it, but I'm careless that it is not so bad. It's not so wrong. It's not so harmful. So I don't see the harm because I want to still enjoy what I hold in the past. Or I see the big achievement which I have received, and then I am careless because now I've reached the destination and we fall the last step. Not aware that in fact you can slip any time until you reach the last destination. So it means I'm careless. most of the time of us is 90%, we are able to do things very good. And then last 10%, we say, it's okay. Why should I do everything? Let others also do it, no? Others also responsible. But my responsibility is, I wanted to give to others, not because of a royalty, but because of carelessness or thinking, it's fine if I do not do that. So it's incomplete. It means not careful caring myself, careful. I'm not still faithful in this aspect that I need to have determination to reach the goal.
Ji, Didi. Thank you so
Laziness and carelessness are not vices, but this is very small, a pill of poison that destroys everything.
Yes, like rust. Thank you so much, Didi. So
Yeah.
we'll come to the close now, and we'll have meditation. So thank you, everyone. As you know, we will have Sister Jayanti revision on 14th,
Okay.
same time.
Thank you.
Didi, we will have meditation now. If you could give us powerful drishti. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Om Shanti.
An angel took my hand today and led me down a narrow lane. He showed me people full of pain and said, how can you talk of fun? This does roll off humanity, survives around a broken tree, waiting for the golden seed to be planted beneath the sun. So how can you chase vain desires while tears still flow from children's eyes, and fear it grows while love it dies? Tell me, how can you play these games? There is a place down in the deep where you can immerse yourself in peace and find once more the treasure store that's filled with all you need. There will be time, it won't be long, when you can dance and sing your songs. Take courage now and hold my hand, and together this war will be won. Together